And we're live. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hi, guys.
We are here for the Hump Day Hustle with Dawn today. And hey, we made it to our channel. um, we didn't do an intro. I'm having some issues. I think I need a new hard line into my internet. So, we'll see what we can make happen. But either way, welcome in today, y'all. Happy Hump Day. How's everyone doing? Mister, you got your notebook?
Yes, I found a new one.
Oh, you found a new one. Okay.
I'm not sure where the other one is, but it's got to be somewhere in here.
I'm sure it is. All right, let's see. Myra Elaine from the Blind Space channel was the first in chat, but she's way early in the day. I think she actually came in to chat right after we got the thumbnail up. But let's see. She said, hello, Steph and Mr. Steph. Hello, everyone. Shared on a post on my community page. Don't be a bum. Hit the thumb. I'll have to remember that one. I don't mind winning jewelry. I donate it back, especially since it comes from Grandma's Closet. So her number is 63. Postal rates are going up. July 13th. I did receive an email today about that. We'll probably discuss the postal rate increases tomorrow, but they are going up July 13th, y'all.
Yeah.
And then Kathy, so let's see. So Buying Space was also here at 4 o'clock. That is our hour window, so she is first in chat still. And then Kathy, welcome in, Kathy. She shared us out. Donnelly, welcome in. What's up?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome in, y'all. Well, we're going to get started. If y'all are new to us, hit the thumbs up. Come and chat. Say hello. We'd love to get to know you. Past that, I am Steph with the Groves Bargain Emporium. Oh, look, I've got a banner going. That's from last night, so give me a second, y'all. I obviously pushed it right to us going live. Let's see. So I had a live unboxing after our sale yesterday. So, alrighty. So I'm Steph with the Groves Bargain Emporium. We ship from the northeast corner of Kansas, so quite literally right next door to Fort Riley on the east side. We ship through Pirate Ship, so what we pay is what you pay. And we bill through PayPal, and we bill Thursday into Friday. We are having a pop-up tomorrow, so it's very likely that invoices may roll into Friday. Those invoices will be due no later than Saturday. So anything this week you've got with us today or tomorrow will be due no later than Saturday. Past that, Sunday starts our new sales week, and so anyone that has an outstanding invoice, that means the day after it's due. That doesn't mean the day it's due. So on Sundays before I go live, no matter where we're at, I go in and I just hit the cancel button and we move on. Now, if you communicate with me, then I know what's going on or have some idea about it. And so we can make arrangements that way. That's not something we can do every week, but if life happens, you reach out and say, hey, I need a few more days. I'll need a clear idea of what a few days are to you because everybody's perception is different. Other than that, that's the way we roll. I'm not down in chat. All right. Welcome in, Crack and Mary. I think I might have already said that, but just want to make sure I don't overlook anyone. Amy, welcome in, Amy.
Hello.
And Amy says she received the same email this morning about the postal service, and I I've got to look a little more into it, but it only looks like it's affecting certain services. It doesn't seem like it's going to change the cost of a stamp, y'all. But I want to be informed before I just start telling y'all what's going on. But I imagine it is on the USPS website. So if you're concerned, you can certainly go there and find it out. Let's see. Ooh, Katie, welcome in, girl. Good to see you. Myra says she's had her coffee. Okay. Y'all talk about coffee. I got yesterday from Dream Chaser Tammy her honey espresso, creamed honey espresso. And I wanted to tell y'all, I just like put my finger on the top of it. I'm just telling you, it's worth every bit. And then some. Alrighty, there's Ashley Reed. Welcome in, Ashley. Good to see you, girl.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, there is Melinda. I bet you that's the one Mister was wanting me to see. So, welcome in, Melinda. Melinda says, hi, everyone. Steph got the package today. Thank you so much. Zane and I love it all. So sweet. Shirt fits perfect. I was hoping it was. It's hard. It's hard to judge when I'm out and I'm sourcing and I come across something that I know someone's going to enjoy. And I don't want to involve them. And I'm like, okay, the screen makes us look 10 pounds, or at least for me, 10 pounds heavier. But I'm like, Melinda's, I think, it's pretty close to my size. So I'm glad the shirt fit perfectly. And I'm glad Zane enjoyed his gift. Alrighty, let's go down, y'all. Just quick. Oh, wait, there's Giovanni. Welcome in, Giovanni. Happy Hump Day.
Hi, Giovanni.
All of y'all being here. All right, I think I'm all the way down in chat. Well, I just did my spiel. I am going to bring Donna up and let her introduce herself because we do have some new folks, maybe not necessarily in chat right now, but we got new people. So,
hey, everybody. Welcome. I know I didn't individually address everybody, but blanket hello to everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. So I am a variety reseller. For those that don't know who I am, I sell about anything small enough to ship. It just varies, literally day to day, what I'm selling. But I don't think I ever run out of jewelry, both costume and sterling. I don't think I ever run out of clothes, and I don't ever run out of house decor, knickknacks, glassware, ceramics, anything like that. So the way I handle invoices is I invoice every Monday. I go from Monday to Monday, and then I don't hold your items past then. I don't do the build-a-box, or I don't do the one package per month deal. I'm week to week. I get paid from you folks. You do have 24 hours to pay your bill on Monday. And then on Wednesday, I do ship out your packages after I get up in the morning. So speaking of which, anybody who purchased from me, your packages went out this morning. If you paid, which you all did, and thank you for prompt payment, all packages went out today. So they are already on their way to you. Thank you so much for your purchases and your support to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I am, for those that don't know, I am shipping from Northern Indiana. I'm really not that far from the Michigan border at all. About 20 minutes or so, or the Ohio border. I can get to either state rather quickly. So that's where I'm located, way up north in Indiana. We had a hot one today. Nice day, though. So that's it. That's all the stuff you need to know.
alrighty. Bring us both back up. Who wants to go first? I'll go first, or unless you're ready. If you're ready to roll.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Yep, that's
All
fine.
right. Alrighty. You know what? I should have had her go first, but hey, I got stuff numbered. All right. So this is S1203, and it's $5 start. It is marked. It does have the little inscription. It's a large P and a small O, and then it is stamped 5209, and it's for Shepherd. This is ceramic. It does not feel porcelain. It feels ceramic. I mean, if it is porcelain, then it wasn't smoothed out at all for sure. But it gives me the whole vibe of the shepherd. So. And then Mr. will start dropping, if he hasn't already, start dropping links and stuff, y'all, in a bit. So. We've been dealing with a sick puppy. She is on the mend. We still have to observe her and keep her from overexerting herself. This is 7 1/4 inches tall. The base is 2 3/4 wide, and then front to back, it is 2 1/4 inches. So it's a pretty neat little piece. And yeah, so yes, this is what he was asking for last night, Crack and Mary, but then he didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure if he had to jump out of chat or what. But this one, and I have one more. Crack and Mary, if this is something you're interested in, because Kraken was, I have two available the same price, but I would combine them at $8. So I'll grab the other one. This one's marked the same way. It is marked 5209, but it's really faded. Okay, Crack and Mary, Mister, okay. You want to go with this number? It's 1203.
Yeah,
and we're going to do it for a lot for $8. Thank you, Crack and Mary.
And then I want to, Melinda put in chat.
Sure.
Zane's birthday is August 19th. I would love to flood him with birthday cards for all he does for others. Her email is in her description on her YouTube. Just email her for the address. I think that's a cool idea. I think we...
Would you be all right, Melinda, if we did... I don't know what they call it for cards, but a flood of cards like you're wanting. If we promote that as well, as long as you're all right with that, I'm good with. I'll reach out to my military mamas. Because I mean, we do that for our military kids all the time. So we could definitely start flooding your inbox for sure. All right, that my first item? Yeah, that was my first item. All right, my second item is a vintage Mikasa clear. Mister, can you? For one, I ain't got that numbered.
And I don't have the notebook from last night right now.
So we can go with 1230 because I was still in 1220s. So we'll go with 1230, and it's a $12 start. But can you read your handwriting, please?
Yeah. It's a vintage Mikasa clear Rosella floral glass bowl, double-sided petal, candy dish or serving bowl.
I have that same exact one. It's beautiful, guys. It's so pretty.
I know you have it. I when I seen that you had one, I looked at Mister and I'm like, OMG, that's the exact same one. And they're gorgeous, y'all. They don't show as well as they should.
Yeah, because that thing's gorgeous.
Because it's gorgeous in person. That would be great. Zane's outside right now, so he doesn't know what I'm wanting to do. Okay, so I will do it. I'll definitely reach out through. I see you, Amy. Y'all, Amy's in at 12.
Myra's
looking
in at
for
13.
Myra's in at 13. I will definitely run my channels, meaning off of YouTube. And we'll get some moms together. Remind me, what birthday is this for him? I know he's still.
Amy's at 14, looking at 15.
I know he's a young fella. Yes, we're doing numbers again, Katie. Those numbers are 1 to 125.
There goes Myra. Whoa. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, we're good.
We're
Katie.
good. We're good. Katie's number.
Yeah.
So Katie 63's already been taken. Hey, Crafty Witch 232.
So
Out to buying space. So I believe she's at 15, but let me go up in StreamYard and be sure.
So Katie she put in 26.
She put,
and 63.
yeah, 63 was taken. So 26 of it's available. I just wanted her aware that 63 was unavailable. Okay, that's what I thought, Melinda. I didn't think he was quite there at that milestone yet. You know, the 1 in 2 years. But, goodness.
All right, so Myra's at 15.
So, Myra.
No, 26 is good, Katie. We got you.
Yeah, 26 is good. So, Myra, the simple answer is possibly. I will tell you, even though I'm a medium to a large frame body right now, I would have to manipulate myself to make it work. Just saying. The incredible thing is I've seen one similar to this. Maybe it's the exact one, right? Just sell on the Revive It sisters, I think it was. I shouldn't have said their name because I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where I've seen it sell. And they made the same thing, was can you use it as a bra? All right, we are so to Myra, correct?
Yep, I'm just getting it typed in.
Thank you, Myra. And my chat jumped.
Thank you, Amy, for your bids.
And thank you, Amy, for your bids as well. Appreciate y'all. All right. All right, that was my second. So my third item, we're just going to show this one because I can. So it's $12.14, and it's a $12 start. This does have some paint loss, so I want y'all to know it before you fall in love with it. But it's still an incredible piece. I'm just giving you an oversight really quick, and then we're going to measure and all that because I don't remember and I didn't write it down. But this is a vintage Fostoria compote bowl. And, of course, it's got, you know, the hobnail on the bottom and on the top. But, again, it is Fostoria.
And the message you're talking about, is that you guys moving in, Crack and Mary?
Well, I didn't see that because chat jumped on me, so I was coming to.
Yeah, she says they hope to move into their new house next week.
That's great. That's great.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's great. All right, so the base is sitting at just what's between half and 3/4.
5/8.
All right, so it's 3 5/8. Thank you, mister. Sorry, y'all. That's the base. 3 5/8. Okay. Now, give me a second, y'all. When I set this so I can measure the top, the light's hitting in a way, and I need to make sure it's not a condition issue.
I didn't see anything when I cleaned it up a little bit.
Okay, it's not. It's not. It's just the way the light's hitting it. I tried to describe the items we sell as best as I can, and sometimes the lighting's off. All right, so it's 6 inches in diameter for the top, and then an overall height of 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Again, it's a $12 start. And if there's no interest, we'll pass on it. This is a piece I enjoy a lot. When I seen it across from the place, I was like, I hope it's in my price range, and it was. All right, we're going over to Indiana and seeing Dawn at Dawn's channel.
All right, guys. Let's get started here. Okay, the first item I'm going to show is something that I show a lot of, which is boxes. Boxes to store stuff, not just jewelry boxes, but random boxes that you could use for whatever storage method you want to use. And I came across this one, and I just think it's so neat. I'm going to start this at $9. And this is a country-themed box made out of wood. And it's very thick wood, very nice. I mean, really great condition, this box. It's got the country, like, barn theme going on. So there's the red barn and the fence. You got the apples and the bees and the flowers on this side.
Oh, sunflowers. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's really, I love it. I mean, they got the flowers right there. Yep. And another white barn. This has the windmill, the house. And then you've got a wheelbarrow full of flowers. They look like daisies, and then a chicken. And the top, I don't know if you can see, but that's like a 2D barn. So it pops out of the scene. And it's just cool.
Is that marked anywhere with like where it comes from?
Nowhere.
Oh,
Nowhere at all. It is missing one of the foam feet, but guys, foam feet you can find at any hardware, even Walmart, Joann's. It's cheap. It's like nothing to buy some foam feet to put on here. And I mean, this is nice.
So I know our local Dollar General carries those foam feet in their dollar aisle.
Yeah,
there you
in
go.
The dollar aisle.
There you go. I mean, and these are pretty flat anyway. I would replace them just because. This is an old box. This is not anything new, but I just love the depictions on this.
How big is that box, Dawn?
Let's see.
I kind of like it. I'm telling you, that looks like, you remember when we went to Whitehall, New York? When we went from there into Vermont? That looks like that whole countryside.
This is almost 6 7/8 inches across, and then it's 5, just past 5 1/4 inches the other way. It's got good depth. I mean, it's a deep box. You could store, some nice things in there. You guys know I love getting boxes, and I've been getting a whole lot of boxes lately, and this one stood out to me.
I see why.
Yeah, I mean, it's in stellar condition, guys. You can see, there's no problems at all. There's no chips, and you can see how thick it is. So that is my first one.
Giovanni's in for 9 on it.
Yep, Giovanni just came in at 9.
Oh, thank you, Giovanni.
Y'all were looking for 10 or more. Otherwise, mister, we'll start counting it down slowly. That's a beautiful box.
Oh, thank you, Giovanni. You didn't need to do that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Go ahead and count it down.
That's so sweet. Giovanni is a sweetheart. And guys, I will give you an announcement again, which is I have some collabs throughout the entire month now. I'm totally booked with collabs. Giovanni is going to meet me towards the end of the month, and he'll be collabing with me on Thursdays. So don't miss that show. That's so sweet,
great.
Giovanni.
That is so great. I can't wait till Thursdays come back.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to put that one up, and I thank you, Giovanni.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Thank you. That was awesome of you.
Okay. Now, another thing that I've been getting, sometimes you come across things again and again and again, and something about me getting stepping stones lately has been a thing. Here again, I've just been getting quite a few of them, and I love this one. Stepping stones, it does have a notch in the back that you could hang it up, but I'll talk more about that. Guys, I do have to start this at 18, and I just thought this was so beautiful. This is a thick, they're called stepping stones, or in this case, because it has a notch in the back that you could hang it up, it could be, you could call it a wall plaque, if you will. It's got the sunflowers with the butterflies. It's green. The butterflies are white. And they have a touch of, I don't know if I'd call that lavender on the white butterflies there. The body to it is like a bronze, but this is all like 3D. So the flowers and the butterflies are popped out on purpose, and I just think it's beautiful. This is the Kathy Hatch collection, 2003. And it is called a stepping stone. A lot of people, like Carol Lee, you guys are familiar with Carol Lee and different ones, are using these to decorate the pathway to their garden and around their garden. That's another way you can display these.
18 for Carolee. Speak about her. Here she arrived.
Right on cue, Missy.
All right. Mister's going to start counting it down.
How
So
you
if anyone
doing,
else is
Carolee?
interested, you're going to need to be faster.
I didn't even know she was here. That's so funny.
I didn't know either, but I'm telling you, I had to mute because I scream at my screen sometimes.
Oh, it's fun. It makes me laugh, Carol.
That's gorgeous.
You guys, if you've seen her garden, I rave about her garden because she puts so much love and time in her garden, and it shows. It's beautiful. It's like a circular shape, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I always tell her I'm jealous. Jealous because it's so beautiful. I mean that in a good way. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Carol Lee. It's beautiful.
Congrats, Carolee, and welcome in, girl.
Okay. So my last item. Boy, get ready for this one. We're going to do a blast from the past, and I mean back to mid-century. We're talking about 1950s when I did the research on this purse. I almost didn't want to give it up. It's in mint, 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 and I repeat, mint condition. This is going to start out at a little heftier price. When I did my research on this purse, I kid you not, these purses were going for $135, $145. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know me. I get a good deal. So that means you're getting a good deal. Do not sleep on this. I'll tell you this. because this is in mint condition, A1. I'm just going to start this at 50. See, guys, I would never, buy one for 135 and then try to flip it. But I got a good deal. And I mean, this is in stellar condition. This is an old basket weave, mid-century purse. It's got the buckle clasp. Look at the gorgeous inside. It does have a pocket there. There is absolutely nothing at all wrong with this purse at all. And we're talking a very old purse. You would think that there would be some issues. You would. Because a lot of these purses, when you buy them, it's always something. The straps are coming undone. You see how they're braided. You get the basket weave part that's coming undone. It's always something, I'm telling you. Or the brace, that is the frame, the metal frame is bent or corroded. There is absolutely nothing wrong. It's like it just came off the showroom. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's gorgeous.
A1 condition. Now, I know that a lot of ladies think it's more for an old lady, and I get that. Back in the day, though, everyone would sport these kind of purses. Now, that being said, this is more of a collector's, but I tell you what, good luck trying to find this purse in this great a shape when it's coming from the 50s. Good luck finding it. This is that metallic gold weave on this one, and it is gorgeous.
50 on it?
Carol lays in on 50.
Look at the hardware. I mean, everything. They didn't miss a beat. They didn't miss a beat. There's no flaws. Absolutely none. Thank you so much, Kira Lee. This is it's just a beautiful bag. And I love the design right here, how they put that metal piece right there.
Yeah, it looks very Marilyn Monroe. I agree with you, Amy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, good luck finding purses like this from the 50s that are done like this in mint condition. There's not one flaw to this. And I thank you so much, Kira Lee. That was number 3 for me.
Alrighty, we're gonna come back up. Thank y'all for being here and welcome in, everyone. Nice to have you. So my next item, I'm not quite ready to the show, so just give me one quick second. More or less, because we didn't get to really unload our haul.
Are you gonna sell them as a lot?
I'm gonna sell them as a lot, so that's why I needed a moment. So we're going to sell this as a whole lot, and you're going to understand why in a second. I've got birds.
How much?
So I've got 3, 5. I've got 9 together. So let's start the whole lot at $9. So it's $1 a bird. I just literally pulled them out. So bird number 1. This is for the whole lot. 1 money, y'all. These, I think, are resin. Oh, I don't want to drop them. I don't see any signatures or markings on them, but that's number 1. Number 2, this one's unmarked as well. These are not overly heavy. My best guess is maybe an ounce. These do not come with any Kansas dust. I quite literally just unwrapped them. And so they're from Oklahoma, near another military installation. So you get this bird. This is bird number 3. Some of them may show somewhere, but none of them I pulled so far look like there's anything that affects their...
Black Widow's in for 9 on them.
Hey, Black Widow, welcome in.
And I'll start counting it down in just a second.
So that's 4. So 5 and 6 are the bluebirds. 7 is this one. Now these have sparkles on them. They're not glitter, but they kind of look glittery, and they kind of there it's shining. So that's 7. 8. Now these feel almost like they got a texture to them. So these are more textured than the others I showed. That was 8, and this is 9. So again, each of them do not weigh a whole lot. I would say about an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half a piece. So, and we are at last call to Black Widow. Thank you, Black Widow. I'm just going to leave them there for a moment.
Yep.
When Dawn's back on, then I'll
we'll
pull
repack
them.
it. So I can put them in a box.
All right. 1075 is the number, and it's a $4. Let's do a $4 buy it now. We don't even need a bid on it. Whoever comes up first, it says rise and shine. And it says that on both sides. Now this one does come with a little Kansas dust. It's been here for a few weeks. It is from the Royal Norfolk collection. It's microwave safe, dishwasher safe, made in China. It does have a little ding here, but I mean it's not something that's recently happened, and it doesn't appear to affect you being able to use it for anything your heart desires. So this is $10.75, and it's a $4 buy it now.
All right, we'll pass on that one.
We'll pass on that one, y'all. And then for my third item. My third item looks like a rock. It is ceramic.
25.
Yep, $12.25 is the number, and $6 is the start. And it's a depiction. I can't quite tell you if it's a native child or just a Southwest child, right? So, but that is definitely prickly pear cactus. And I have not felt anything wrong with this, really. It would make a good stash. Just saying.
That's cute.
And I will get dimensions on it. It's beautiful. There's my tape measure.
And Robin's in for 6 on it. So
All right.
I'll start counting down.
So front to back, it is at its widest about 2 3/4 by about 7 inches, and then for a height, it is 7.5, maybe closer to 7 3/4, not 7.5, 6.5 to 6 3/4 tall. Oh, yes, you do support your friends. You do so much, girl, for so many. And I appreciate you, and I know so many others do as well. And we're sold? Let's
we're
go.
sold.
Okay. Thank you, Robin. Was that 2 or was that 3?
Was 3.
Huh?
That was 3.
All right. We are headed back over to Indiana to see Dawn.
Hi, Carol Lee. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I didn't get to see you yesterday, but I want to wish you the happiest birthday. I hope you had a great birthday, and I got a little something coming your way. Okay?
Ditto. I just want to wait for Dawn.
Carol Lee is just an awesome person, period. Cross out YouTube, cross out all that. She's just one of the most awesome, kindest person that I've met here in the YouTube world. I've known her for a very, very long time, very long. She's been shopping with me personally, as well as other people. And I just hope the whole rest of your week is just awesome and fun and joyful, and I love you. Okay.
Love you too, Carrie Lee. I do. I mean, Carrie Lee.
She's just an awesome person. She just is. All right, guys, I got another old vintage. I don't know. I guess I'd call this a jar. You are so welcome, Kirli. You are so welcome. You're a woman that definitely deserves to have an awesome birthday. You really are that person. So, and thank you for being my friend. This one, guys, is just beautiful. We're going to start it out at 15. I'm going to call it a jar, maybe a trinket box, but it is very old. It's another like 3D type of moment here. These are calla lilies in yellow. Yellow is such a beautiful color. They've got them embedded here, carved out in this jar. I'm not sure. There's some weight to this guy. I'm not sure. It's not wood. It's not glass. I'm going to say a really thick poly resin, if I had to guess. It's not clay. So my guess is a really, really thick poly resin. Very hard. This would be tough to break. Not that you should be throwing it around and trying to break it, but I'm just saying. These are gorgeous. Just beautiful. And like I said, it's like a 3D moment here. They made this look like stone, which they did an awesome job.
That's beautiful. And I agree. It looks like poly resin. I can tell y'all, those do handle a lot of rough and toughness. If they fall in a certain way, though, they can chip.
Yeah, the one thing that would chip would be the flowers. Now, anybody that knows me knows I'm going to pack it really well. Don't even worry about it, because I'm going to make sure this puppy gets to you safely as best I can. Obviously, I can't account for if anybody's using it as a football and kicking it around, but I do my very best packing. This is about 5 inches across, guys. I'm going to do the depth. This is about 2 inches and 1/8 in depth. That's how deep it is in that jar. I'm calling it a jar, but anyway, really beautiful. This is vintage. It is an older jar, and I wanted to show that tonight. We're going to move on. I've got a 2-piece lantern that I thought was really pretty. For those of you that like pink, I'm going to start this out at 15, and it is for both pieces. It's for the candle and the lantern, and I know there's a lot of ladies out there and men that like pink, and I don't blame you. Guys, this has glass doors. There's glass panels around here. This is not plastic. It's not plexiglass. It's glass. It's got a large pink pillar candle that is a little bit darker than the pale pink lantern, which I think is cool. This reminds me of the color a little bit, like close to the color pink, like a Crest bar soap. It's close, but anyway. So you're getting the candle and the lantern. Like I said, it does have the glass panels in the door and on the sides, and it's just a beautiful lantern. What can I say? Just love it. Hi, Ina.
Hey, Ida. Welcome in.
There's the back. Oh, cranberry. Yeah, I like my reds. I have to admit, I'm more of a red person than a pink person myself. So I get you. I get you on that one. Okay. For my last one, this is a like a water pitcher, ceramic. let's just start this out at $13. And we got the duck here in this blue and white moment. Really nice, like water pitcher. This is by the Decorative Kitchen, and it's called Duck by Sigma, the taste setter. That's what it says right there.
Nice.
So it is ceramic. They did put a nice gloss to this ceramic, so it's glazed on the inside as well as the outside. I just think it's cute. And it's got the duck on both sides. Now, you could use this as a vase. You could use this if you have ducks or blue and white in your kitchen. Let's say you could put your spatulas and utensils in here, your pancake flippers and whatever, and use this as a utensil holder. That, you don't have to use things for what maybe they were intended for. Let your mind go wild and use it for whatever you need it for. This is hand painted, which definitely ups the value for sure. And I'm going to do the measurements, and we'll see how tall this guy is here. It's coming in about 7¼ inches tall, thereabouts, and it's about the same in the width. So 7¼ both ways. And if anybody wants it, just starts out at 13, and that was number 3 for me. You're on mute, Steph.
Y'all, 1232 is the next number. It is a $14 start. I will get the measurements. I will let you know. I Google Lens this, and I haven't had enough time to do further research. I can tell you it is hand blown. There's the little knobby. This is pretty thick in the base.
What are you going to start?
We're going to start it at $14. So the blue in it is almost a metallic / cobalt. And then it looks emerald green. So the primary color is emerald green, but then the blue is brought in. And then there's a bunch of swirls. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. Let's see, maybe get the lighting.
That helped a little bit.
That helped a little, didn't it? All right. I have not felt any issues with this. See, that's the swirl. It is a $14 start bid for this item. And let me move what I got in my chair, and I'll measure it. I can't tell you much past that, but it is a gorgeous piece. And it gives me more the vibe of like Renaissance or like Game of Thrones type of style of stuff. So the base is not entirely circular. It's kind of oblong a little bit. So at its largest, it appears to be at 4 inches. 4 inches for the base. So that's measuring from here to here. This, I don't know. I mean, I know some people would use it for a multitude of things. Honestly, I'd probably put a flameless tea light or even a votive in there. Probably a votive. So it is 2 3/4 for the top. And for an overall height, all right, you're blinding me with that light.
Wasn't trying to. I was looking to see if it glowed at all.
It is 6.5 inches tall. 6.5 inches tall. Yeah, there it's starting to show now. This is definitely one of those unique pieces, and I don't see interest, so I'm gonna set it back in the background because I like it. let's see. My second item. My second item is 1213, and it's a $6 start. Yeah, it's blown glass, Donna, for sure. So this is all wood. No, I am hiding something from you, but so this is definitely late vintage. So I would say, when I say late vintage, I mean vintage when it was the 80s. So you've got your nails there. But wait, it's a recipe box. And this is all engraved.
I was just thinking before you turned that around, I thought, boy, that'd make a great recipe box.
Yeah, so and the nails on the back, I can't quite tell if they're square, but it's quality craftsmanship, so it is real wood. I will get a measurement on this. It looks like it would take the largest index cards. Okay, we got buying space at 6, looking for 7. Just set it there. And it is 7 5/8 in length, front to back. It is 4 3/4. Without the lid, it is 4 3/4 inches tall. The depth of it looks like it's almost the same, 4.5. That's without the lid.
The 27, Donna Lee, is that for the giveaway number?
I bet you it is.
I bet it is too. That's the reason why I just wanted to double check.
And then for an overall height, Myra, with the handle on top, it is sitting at 6.5, maybe a hair over 6.5 though. And it's a beautiful craftsmanship. This is definitely hand hammered. This wasn't a machine hammer. And if you don't want it for recipes, you can hide the recipe. But I think the recipe part of it's what brings out the character in it.
And there's the recipe card.
Recipe card. Most recipes, I mean, you got the small ones. Oh, look. It will fit the largest index card. So, thank you, Myra.
That's a nice one.
Alrighty, mister.
Yep.
There you go. And for my third item, what am I going to pull? You know what? We're going to pull it because I can. We are going to do 1216, and it's a $6 start. This is for a hot pink sloth. Hot pink sloth. My grandbaby, we went and visited him and his family after my appointment on Thursday. We were there through Saturday afternoon, and for basically 2 days, we took him sourcing with us. So he's the one that actually sourced this. But he threw it down the minute he found a well. And so I just decided I'd bring it to the YouTube. So 1216, and it's a $6 start. That can be a bite now if someone's interested. That's my second, right?
No, that's your third.
Oh, that was my third. We're headed back over to Indiana. Sorry, y'all. I can't count today.
All right, guys. From time to time, quite often actually, I've been showing Christmas items here and there, sometimes some fall decoration items as I get them, but also stuff that I have in storage that needs to go or what have you. And I have a collection of 6 Well, it's a collection of 5 Hallmark collector's ornaments, and I have one Lenox one. And I'm going to show you the price tag of just the Lenox, much less all the Hallmark. So this is a lot of 6 ornaments, all collector's edition. And guys, I'm going to start this out at, let's go, we're going to go 25. And I will start out with the Lenox, which is the most expensive one. And then I will show you all the Hallmark ones. This was purchased at Macy's, $43. $43 for the Lenox. It is the 2011 bride and groom. It is a porcelain ornament. I can't talk today. I can't talk. Yeah, we're doing it for a good price because guess what? I got it for a good price. So that means you guys are going to reap the benefits. That is made out of porcelain. It says 2011 down there. Very beautiful. So that's the first one. We're going to keep going. And the rest are Hallmark. This is the Hallmark keepsake. This is the Christ Kindle. Then it says Christmas visitors. So it's an angel. She's got a halo. She's carrying a basket of goodies and then carrying a Christmas tree. I will show you. Take this out so you can see her. She looks better in person. I'll say that. Very nice. Ladene, not sure, but it's marked on the bottom. And we got it in bubble wrap here, so I'm going to bubble wrap it back up and stick it back in its box. So that was number 2. Number 3 is this one here. Remember Maxine, the funny lady that has all the funny quotes? They usually put her on a calendar or coffee mugs or something like that. Well, they've got her and her dog on a sled. This is a Hallmark one. Got the coolest shades going on. She's on a toboggan. So there's that one. We've got this one, so cute. This is Christmas 2007. It's called Toast for Two. And it is the Hallmark keepsake collection here. Look at that little toaster. So cute. So there's that one.
That one was definitely cute.
I love that one. We've got this one. This is called Stocked with Joy, designed by Linda Sickman. Now, if you notice, Hallmark, they hire various different artists to design their collectors, ornaments throughout the years. So it's not just one designer making all of these designs for Hallmark.
Exactly.
This one is so cute. And a lot of people don't know that. This is made out of metal.
Oh, wow.
And it's so cute.
So see, that ornament, you don't have to worry about the cats breaking when they knock it off the Christmas tree.
True
Right.
story.
There you go.
Do any of the boxes show a date? I know sometimes they do.
Yes. This one is 1992. And
So these
they
are
all,
vintage.
they all have their boxes. Now the toast for two you seen was 2007. They're various different years. They're not all the same year. We've got, this is the last one. This is 1996. And this is sculpted by Anita Mara Rogers. See, all of these are from a whole different artist. None of them are from the same. And this is the bird carrying a postcard. Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus and elves. And there's the red bird there.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cute. And it's got the artist's signature up there. So these are just very, very nice. I'm starting out this whole collection at $25. You've seen with just that Lenox alone that was purchased at Macy's. That was over $40 just for that one.
Yeah. Great price.
That's just over $4 an ornament, y'all.
Yeah, guys, this alone is it's still a cheap lot if I only sold you this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just because this is a Lenox and $43 just for that one. So you guys know when I get a good deal, man, I make sure you guys get in on it. And that lot just starts at $25. I'm going to put it up. Sorry it took so long, guys.
You're good.
You're good.
Here. I know. You're okay. I have a craft lot. And this is jewelry craft, okay? Now, when we're talking craft, we're talking repairable items. Some items are not repairable, but you can harvest the stones. Some are missing stones or crystals or rhinestones or shells or whatever, but you could harvest the other. Sometimes the chain is really good, but you need to chuck the pendant or whatever it may be. Or keep the findings, which is what I do lots of times. This thing is full. I can tell you there is some stone, there is some shell, there's some glass, acrylic, and so on and so forth. So this is chock full. I'm just going to start this out, guys, at 15. I'm going low because I need it to go. I just do. And it's a full bag. You could definitely find whatever it is you're looking for if you are a person that likes to make jewelry, or maybe you want to repair and fix it up and sell it, just whatever. But this right here has gorgeous crystals. That bracelet, I would have kept it myself, but it was missing one stone, just one crazy crystal. You could replace it possibly, whatever. But I'm just showing you what I've got. You got some dyed shell here. I think these pieces are stone. Just a second, guys. I'm trying to get my crazy cat down. She's wanting attention right now, and I'm trying to...
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's one of those things when you're trying to work and you got a cat. That's all I can say about that. All right.
Yes.
I've got a gorgeous glass dish here. It's a big butterfly. I'm just going to start it out at 10. And, you know, you could use it for whatever, candy or mints or whatever you want it for. But I thought it was really pretty. This is big. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Awesome. Okay, guys. So we will be doing some pocket pleaser giveaways tonight, courtesy of Stephanie. Now, this is not, like I said, it's not a tiny little one. This is a bigger dish. I have had the smaller butterfly dishes like this, similar, but this is a little bit bigger. But it's more detailed too, which I really think it's pretty. So $10 if you want that one. That, well, it's number 3. I gotta try to get this cat. She wants to be in the show so bad.
She does.
She
All
does.
right. That
And
was your 3, right?
That was 3. Yes.
All right. I tell you what, the boss, she's a cat too. She's what? A calico? No, she's not a calico. She's just a great cat, but I mean, she packs a lot of meanness when she wants to be. Carrie Lee, y'all are as sweet as I am. I'm just up here on the screen. But I appreciate the kindness. Let's see. So what's the number going to be?
1233.
So 1233, and what are we?
Main price.
$6 start. Because I know what's in on it. So this does have a blue tint. It's not. It's almost
an ice blue is what it
like
actually
an
comes
ice.
up.
Yeah, an ice blue. I was trying to describe the ice or the blue. You can see it. That's not just the screen. See, I'll pull it back and you can still see it. It is The Last Supper. And I don't know. I guess they use it as a trinket dish.
And I can't remember. I think it comes up.
It's got to come up with some maker. I can tell you that because they're 5.5 inches in length. Just let's see, 3 and a hair over 3 1/4. So 3 1/4, and then whatever I said the length was, 5.5. So, but it is The Last Supper. I haven't felt any dings or anything, and there's no cracks or anything in it either.
I've not seen one in that color. I've seen plenty of the darker blue, like the one I left sitting there in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed that one because it was different than anything I've seen. So
yeah, definitely. All right, and I do not see interest in that, so we'll pass on that one. Oh. All right. 1077. We're just going to do a $4 bite now. And it is for this Buddha. It is the female. And, I thought that it was like...
should be an incense holder.
I thought it was like the stick incense holders.
No, it's the cones.
But it's the cones, because the cone goes right there.
Hey, Truly Amazing.
Hey, Truly Amazing. Welcome in. Good to see you. It does have some smudge right there. I'm guessing that was sticker residue, but it is pretty small. Meaning it fits in my fist, but that don't tell you anything. The only thing I could truly tell you on it is, with holding it in my hand, is I have true lady's hands, meaning my hands are small. Let's see. 3.5 in diameter. And then for a height on the Buddha, it is going to about, let's see. Where do you think that falls?
2 1/4.
2 1/4. I just didn't
want
want
to. Of her.
2 1/4. 2 1/4, and that's from the base to the top of her. And it is the female Buddha. I'll say it's silver tone, but it does feel pewter, but it's not overly heavy. So, and if there's no interest, that's okay. For my third item, all right, my third item, we're gonna do this pair of cobalt blue bud vases.
Do you need a number or do you have
Need a number. It's going to be
1234?
$12.34 is the number, and it's a $12 start for both. $12 start for both, and I love the pattern. It's got the, yeah, it's just, these don't have no cracks, chips, flea bites. So there's that one. I'm going to set this one back. And then here's this one. They're identical in their pattern and color, height.
Yeah, homemade wine has a tendency to do that because there's no real control on the alcohol in it.
True story.
I used to brew my own.
You know, we still have that brewing bottle set, don't we?
Yeah, but it's for beer.
Oh, it's for beer. All right, so the base is 2 inches in diameter. The top, remember, this is for both. This is not for choice. So you get both of them, one money. 2 3/4 inches in diameter.
Myra's in for 12. Give me just a quick second because I want to grab some more stuff.
You're fine. We got Myra in at 12, y'all, looking for 13. Otherwise, when Mr. is finished, he's going to start counting it down. I did not find any maker's mark. And we are at, looks like 5 3/4. I will remeasure that, Myra. If it's more than a hair off, I'll email you, but they're just gorgeous. Now, these I did not source locally, and I did not even source them in Oklahoma. This I sourced, I think it was on Black Widow's web.
And we're sold to Myra.
From one of the resellers there. Thank you, Myra. I'm going to set these back over here for right now, Mr.
Yeah, because I like to wrap them up a little bit before I throw them in.
Well, kind of like the antique knotters.
Yeah.
You know, they're still sitting there. Was that 3? I had one patch.
Yeah, the Last Supper, the Buddha, and then that, yes.
All right, y'all, we are going to go over to Indiana and see what John's got.
Okay, guys. I've got a imperial glass. This is a rose amethyst dish here. And it's got beautiful roses. It's got, the peacock iridescence to it, which is nice, the peacock coloring. But it is the amethyst bowl. So it is the purple. And so the iridescence, is like a oil slick or peacock type of, carnival. Yep. And it's just gorgeous. I'm going to start this out, guys. This one's going to start out at $25. And it's a beautiful old piece here. We got a beautiful rose carved right there in the bottom. This has got the leaf work and more roses as you go around. Just a beautiful piece. Love this one.
Gorgeous.
It really is. This, they do a lot of these carnival glass pieces, and I've been getting a hold of some lately that just been so beautiful. You just can't hardly stop looking at it because there's so many colors and all the different carvings. I'm going to do the measurement on this guy. Like I said, he's an older piece, but beautiful. And if you like these older pieces, this would be a good one. This is just past 7 3/4 inches across. And let's see, as far as, I'll put the mouse up here so I don't drop it. So, about 3 inches tall, I would say, and very thick, very nice. They call this the amethyst rose bowl, and it's just beautiful. So if you like that sort of thing, there you go. Okay. I've shown this before, and it is a set. I'm going to show it again. I'm going to start it out at 20. It's a set of two. They're like sconces, if you will. So these are made out of wood, and we've got the old skeleton keys. There's 3 of them, and they're made out of like wrought iron. I'm going to put one of these down so I can handle this. So they're like wrought iron. They are heavy. This is one too, like just the handle going into the lock. And then this is wood. You got the 2 little brackets here so you can hang them up. And it would just be like, sconces to decorate. They used rope to hang the keys. And they're all 3 different, I would say. And you get the set of 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, really cool, kind of medieval looking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Very interesting. If you're into that kind of look, these would be great if you lived in a castle.
Right.
I do not. No, but it would look cool anyway, regardless of the fact that even if you don't live in a castle, which I don't think anybody here probably does, but just saying, probably not.
In my dreams.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Oh man, I would love to live in a castle. That would just be cool. Let's see what else we got. So I have let's see. The next one is a hand-carved wooden bowl. And these things are great for decor. I think they're so awesome. And it's a big, beautiful wooden bowl, hand-carved. And I'm going to start this at 22. And it's pretty big, pretty large. You could have it just for art, just, as a showpiece on your coffee table. You could put whatever in there to store. Maybe if you do have it on your coffee table, if you want to put something in there, you could put maybe your coasters in there, maybe your remotes to your DVD or your TV or whatever. Or I've seen some people fill them with like rose petals, which is really pretty. You could also use those decorative balls that, you put on something, a dish or a bowl like this, and fill it with those balls and just have it look nice.
What's the dimensions?
Okay, let's see what this one is. So this one is about 11 inches long, and it's about 11 and a quarter inches. 11 and a quarter inches wide. So 11 by 11 and a quarter.
That's a good size. You talk about using it as a decorative piece. I can tell you how you could use that both in your kitchen and on your dining room table. The Amish in our area, so it's a couple hours away, but they use those as dough bowls. So like your rolls, any of that. That's what they usually.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And this would be a great serving bowl. Your dinner rolls and things like that to serve them in, even because it's so pretty. I've even seen some people use these as, when you get a bag of walnuts or mixed nuts and you have your nutcracker and you crack them and you
Yes.
put the nuts in here. My dad had just a normal wooden like jar almost, or basket, if you will, but it was all wood, and that's what he would use. But all right, we are gonna do a couple giveaways. These are gonna be the pocket pleasers that Stephanie has donated, and what we always do is we play some good old balderdash, and I take the category laughable laws, and so I give you a subject matter such as give me one of the United States, or give me the name of an animal, or give me a color, or give me a mode of transportation, or whatever it may be. And you need to give me one answer and one answer only. Hi, Wildflower. Welcome.
Hey, Wildflower.
A lot of
Welcome.
work? Or are you on your break? It's always one of the two. Anyway, so you just give me one answer. Please do not delete your answer. Okay? So let me read the card silently to myself, and then, yeah, I'll ask for an answer. Interesting. We got some interesting ones. Okay. Here is the subject matter. Like I said, one answer and one answer only. Just please go quickly, and then whoever wins will get to pick from the pocket pleaser board. Okay? Please give me the name of a common country. The name of a common country. Don't give me one of those ones with a weird name that nobody knows how to pronounce. The name of a country that we've all heard before. Okay? That narrows it down quite a bit because there's a lot of countries out there. So just don't give me, not that we don't like the weird ones, but I'm just saying in this particular case, give me a normal one that everybody in America has heard of before. And when everybody's finished guessing, we'll put stop in the chat, and then we'll go from there. And welcome to everybody I didn't get to say hi to. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up for Steph. Please support her channel, as I know you guys always do. And thank you for doing that. She's an awesome person. Mr. Steph is too. And we, Bob and I love them. We think the world of them. And I'm glad you guys are here to support them. That really makes me happy. So thank you. Thank you.
So Robin wants you to read the question again.
Oh, please give me the name of a common country, meaning one that practically everybody in the United States has heard of before. Not, a country that has a name that's hard to pronounce. If that makes any sense. Not one of the more countries that we hardly ever hear about or maybe have never heard. So all right, we're going to put stop in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I am going to read the card, and we're going to see who wins. In Dresden, Germany, it is against the law for a construction worker to wink at any woman walking by. Hey, those construction workers, they keep them in check, by gosh. They
Yes,
can't
they
be
do.
flirting with the ladies, Did anybody guess Germany? Anybody at all?
Kathy did.
Kathy, which Kathy?
Our Kathy.
Kathy.
Oh, you're Kathy. Oh, awesome.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Kathy, you may pick a pocket pleaser. 1 through 33 are the numbers, whichever number you want. And I'll reveal what you won. Yeah, in the United States, I think construction workers can get away with it. I think they can get away with winking at the ladies going by. I think that's safe. Yeah. Ooh, la la. We got a pretty one here, Kathy. This is a necklace. Oh man, it's like new condition. I don't think there's a maker's mark or anything. But let me turn it. It's a really delicate chain. It's got a different link to it, and you got a long bar that has little rhinestones on it, little crystals. Very beautiful. It's like new condition. It does have an extender. So, Kathy, that is what you've won, and I'm going to tag it and bag it, and we're going to do one more before we turn it back over to Steph.
Appreciate y'all being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Okay, so let's do another one. Oh, my word. Okay. I can't because it's too out there. Okay, now wait before you start typing in an answer. Wait till I finish completely. I need you to give me a name of a body part that is in a bear. Go, go, go. Please give me the name of one body part that is located in a bear. Yes, you heard that right. I know, I've never done one this wild before, but we're getting pretty graphic now.
Donnelly went there.
I mean,
This is why I love doing Boulder Dash. For real.
Boulder Dash is fun. I can't help it. It's just a fun game. I love it. And I tell you what, if you ever get this game out in the wild, in the real world, play it with your family. Now, you want the more people, the better. I'm telling you. Okay? You can't play it when there's only 2 people. You just can't, because the way you have to do it. You need a group of people. And I tell you what, it is the funnest game. And I love all the categories. I love them all. They're great. Everybody, get your answers in. I need the name of a body part in regards to a bear. You know, like a grizzly bear, brown bear, black bear, whatever bear. All right. If you have your answers in, we are going to put stop in the chat, and then I'm going to read this thing. Robin.
Go look at Robin's.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. I love it.
Oh, man.
See what I mean? It's a fun game. It just is. Okay, you guys ready for this one? I hope you're ready. Strap on the old seatbelt. Here we go. In California of all states, it is illegal to have in your possession more than one bear gallbladder.
Wow.
Now, so many questions, right? For one thing, what are you doing with just one, you California people? Why would you even want one, let alone more than one? And what do they do?
It has to do with hunting. It's
It-
kind of like
Yeah.
deer when they harvest them only for like their glands.
Yeah. I know, if I lived in California, that's one thing you wouldn't find in my home. Hey,
Right, Robin?
did anybody guess gallbladder? Anybody at all?
No.
Okay. Well, this is what we do when these type of things happen. Give me one moment here. Okay. I hope my pen works.
True statement, Donnelly.
So this is what we're going to do. Please give me a number between 1 through 100. One number and one number only. If nobody guesses my number spot on, I take the next closest number that comes after my original OG number. Now, if nobody guesses my number and my number is the absolute highest number, higher than anybody else in the chat, then and only then I will take the next closest number that comes just underneath the number. So I do have my number right there in my hand. So there's no cheating. And we're just going to see who wins this one. That's how we do that. Robin. All right, we can put stop in the chat. And like I said, if nobody guesses my number spot on, we'll just take the next one that comes after. Okay. And Stephanie knows because she does it the same way I do. So that's what's nice about Stephanie and I working together too, is we kind of do things similar, some things.
Something.
Similar. Okay. 42. 42, you are my winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So,
Who? You?
Mr. Stephanie is at 50. Is that who you guys are seeing? That's
Yeah.
who I'm seeing as the next person.
So I want to gift it to Carol Lee for her birthday. Let her pick the number.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, Carol Lee, what number would you like, ma'am? Yeah, it is sweet. $23. Oh, that one's. I need a different number, Carol Lee. 23 is taken. Sorry about that.
But it is up there, y'all.
Yes, it's finally up there after months and months. 13. There we go.
And you're welcome, Carol Lee. Happy birthday.
All right, Carol Lee. This is what we. Yeah, something's in the water because this one has a bar pendant as well in it. I don't know how that happened. That I got two packets. This one is marked 9 West. It's a 9 West necklace. It is a double chain necklace. So the top chain has some bars, and then the bottom has a longer bar. So it's a double chain. It's like a layered effect. And it does have, the extension with the different settings, so you can make it longer. And yeah.
Hey, Salvador, welcome in, and congratulations, Carrie Lee. That's gorgeous.
Hi, Salvador. Welcome. And that's it for me. We're going to go back to the groves.
All right, y'all. All right, we're going to go ahead and do one of our drawings. So, yes, sorry, I'm having issues forming words. As Dawn stated, we do have a few things similar. That's her kind of way of saying in my words, that I stole what she does, the giveaways. It just made sense because honestly, she's the only one I'm familiar with on a regular basis that runs their giveaways that way. The second thing you'll notice in my background that she has in hers, but we call them different things, is hers is pocket blazers and mine are a giveaway. Yeah, that way. Those are giveaways. So if you've just come in the last say 20-30 minutes and you didn't drop a number between 1 and 125 and you'd like to participate, you don't have to purchase in order to participate. You just have to throw a number out there. Mr. Stephanie will. Don Carolee's got message in chat for you. It says, Don, please.
Thank you, Carolee. I gotcha.
And Mister's got it written down in the book as well. So this is the way we're going to do it. I'm going to grab a card. I have my cards all up here. They're all pre-numbered. So drop a number between 1 and 125 if you have not already done so. If you have, your number's good. And yeah. Ready? This is going to be for a piece of jewelry. There's stuff donated by Buying Space up there. And that purchase she purchased over on, oh goodness. Dana's her name. Give me a minute. Glamorous Closet. I apologize, y'all. There's stuff up there that's from Don's channel. And then we've thrown a couple things up there as well. So, Mr. Love you too, girl. Love you too, Robin. Y'all, when I say I love you, I don't say it routinely. When I say I love you, it means you've reached that level with me. Mr. put stop signs in this case, it's sunflowers. So, number 62. Number 62, and if no one came in on my number, we go with one immediately above. If there's no one above, then and only then do we go below. Ooh, Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. And she said at the beginning she was willing. So, Myra, I'll tell you, you might start with, if you want something from Dana, you're going to want to choose M. So, like Mr. I know there's a couple other pieces, but I know M has one from her in there. Other than that, it's E through P as far as letters. So, and congratulations. I think she's still.
I haven't seen her in a little while.
So, in the background somewhere. But if she's not, I'll just assume she went to Dana piece. That's that was from Glamorous Closet. Girl, if we was closer, I promise you'd have both of those. Because I'm a hugger, which was the most difficult part about the COVID pandemic. Yeah, if I say it, I mean it. So,
I would say mine probably peeked out.
I think she probably peeked out, and that's fine. So I'm going to show it, and that way if she comes back and watches the replay, she'll see it. So this is a brooch. I don't know if it's marked it as gold tone. Looks like probably a faux. It may not be faux because it did come from Glamorous, but we're going to call it faux for the sake of not calling it wrong. Pearl. So it's a turtle. Looks like it's got a flower back there. And then the faux pearl. So that was one of the pieces in the lot from Glamorous Closet, donated by Buying Space to the Gross Bargain Emporium for giveaways. Would you put that in her box, please? Alrighty. My first item we're going to show is actually right here. So my first item is $12.36. It is a vintage brass walking candlestick holder.
How much?
$6, sorry. So it's got hearts lined all of the way around. It does have a marking made in India. So made in India. All right, we got Robin at 6, looking for 7, and Mister will start counting it down, y'all. So if there is any. Now, this piece we did source in Oklahoma, in the space that our grandbaby lives, and where our son is training to become a law enforcement officer. Go figure, go from being a soldier to a police officer. But hey. All right, we are at last call. Thank you, Robin. My next piece, I'll go ahead and describe it, and then I'll show it. It is, it's unmarked, meaning the sticker moved away and, disappeared, whatever. It's $12.35. It's a $14 start. It is a Miranda Watkins Gleam, GLEAM, spinning candlestick holder. It is silver toned. It came up silver. I did not test it, y'all. So it is silver toned. It will Google Lens. It is unmarked, meaning the sticker, that smudge right there, that was the original sticker because you can see the outline of it. It does say it's silver though.
That's
and
neat.
It's vintage. So the spinning part of it, because I'm like, oh, it spins. So I'm going to take it apart. So don't freak out because I did it when Dawn was showing a little bit ago. So I've already taken it apart and put it back. So it does spin out. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, the stability wouldn't be there, just saying.
Cool.
But so I could literally put this in a small box, undone.
And Robin's in for 14, looking for 15 or more as I count down.
Shoot. My hands don't want to work today.
It could be a holiday thing.
It could be a holiday thing. I'll tell you what it gave me the impression of. Now, y'all know I don't discuss a whole lot of religion on our channel. It just is unnecessary, when. But, the Jewish holidays and stuff, that's what it gave me. So you get what? You get 3 here and 3 here, and then you have a center one. But the center one is how this all connects together. So it's quite literally easy peasy. So if you wanted to clean this, that's on the buyer. You certainly could take each piece apart and you could clean it.
And it polishes up pretty decent.
Yeah, it would polish up really cool.
I just took a
little
cloth and just kind of cleaned off the dirt and stuff, and it started shining just by doing that.
And that one sewed to Robin as well, correct?
Yep.
And just so I could put it on the cards, that's 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I know what my third one is. All right, my next one is not vintage, y'all. So when I say I've got a mushroom light, we're not talking vintage. It is a $6 start bid. It does work. It does have the light. So it's $12.37. And it is a $6 start. Now, you do have the iridescence. Yeah, you can see it there. It's that big if it's sitting on my shoulder. Okay. I will give the measurements. So this, I'm going to assume, takes AA batteries, but look, yes, 3 AA batteries. So to ship, I will take the batteries out, y'all. It does work. So it's got one of those, what is it, Edison lights. I did not find any cracking, chips, flea bites.
That's neat.
It's a really
It's
cool
just kind of neat.
piece. And let me get it where I can do the measurements. So the diameter is 3 5/8. I'm going to have to set this on the surface so I can measure it that way.
That makes me nervous.
I know, but hold that that I have it set on. 7.5 inches tall, and it does have the diameter of 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches.
When I first saw it sitting in a box, I thought it was a giant brandy sniffer.
Right.
Because I didn't see the bottom part of it. All I could see was the dome.
Right. It's just a really cool piece, and I'm not sad at all to see no interest in that one, so we will pass. And that was my third, right?
Yep, that was your third.
All right, we're gonna head back over there to Indiana and see what amazing stuff Dawn's got.
There we go. All right, guys, I got another dish. So you seen that one. I've got another carnival glass dish by Imperial. This is the windmill ruffled marigold carnival glass dish. And I'm going to start it out at 20. And boy, is this thing amazing. It's just beautiful. You can see the carving of the windmill from the bottom. And this is so pretty. I just love this one. Very different. But the details are great on this one.
That's gorgeous.
There's nothing wrong with this at all. There's no gouges or flea bites, nicks, or anything in this. It's scalloped, it's ruffled, and it's beautiful. So let's do the measurements on this one.
Is the Dutch windmill part of that pattern? Like in the center there? Is that a Dutch windmill?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, that's a Dutch windmill, y'all.
It's really pretty. And, you know, Imperial Glass, the Imperial Glass is just all their different dishes like this are so cool. And this one is about 8 1/4 inches across. So right across one ruffle to the other, about 8 1/4. And just a nice sized dish, very pretty. If you like these kind of older dishes. Then we're going to go from that to Mikasa Crystal. I love this one. It is so beautiful, and it is perfect for the summer. This is the crystal fish like platter dish, and it's just beautiful, the different colors in this one. I'm going to start this out at 30, and we have some blue in the scallops. I would say every other scallop is blue. And then the fish itself there's blue, purple, and gold. And this is great condition. Nothing wrong with this one either. This one is about I would say 10 7/8 inches across the one way, and then it is about 7 3/4 inches the other way. So it's a good size dish. But beautiful fish in this one.
I love how clear it is and the colors pop.
Oh yeah, it's just beautiful. There's no gouges, fleas, nicks, nothing in this.
Later, Donna Lee, thank you for being here.
Good night, Donnelly. All right, so there's that. And then I do have this gorgeous angel figurine here, little statue, if you will. So it's a tea light candle holder. And it's made out of wood and then metal, like wrought iron metal. And it's really big, this one. I'm going to start this out at 22. And I will do the measurements because this is a big guy. This is not small at all. So we are about, I would say, just past 14 1/4 inches tall. And at the widest, which would be from wing to wing, we're at almost 13 1/2 inches on just the wingspan alone. So this is all wood, even the base. It's got a little bit of color missing, the white missing off the bottom, but that's normal because that's where it was.
It's a character in a way.
Yeah, it's this. I mean, this is a big piece. It looks more distressed.
Amy says she wants to buy everything.
Sure. Hey, we'll let you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go get the packing supplies today.
No argument here. If you want to buy everything, go for it. But anyway, I have that one, and that was number 3 for me. So we can go back to you guys.
Alrighty. Y'all, we're going to do another giveaway. Mister, I need 3 cards that have new numbers. I just need the numbers. I already have the prices. Ready? Y'all, we're just going to roll. I'm going to assume everybody has already put in their number. Mister, have you got everyone's numbers?
Curly just dropped one.
Alright, so we got Carolee, and then I'm going to jump up just a minute and look, because I know someone else dropped a number earlier.
Donna dropped another number, right? Yeah, I already
me and Wildflower dropped one.
Yeah, I got those.
Okay.
I just want to
Curly
make
and
sure.
Melinda.
I just want to make sure. And I'm hitting button, Joel, so give me a second. There's my chat back.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And then I'm going to have Mister put the stop signs in chat, and we're going to roll with this number.
There you go.
All right, and our number is 43. 43.
Cracking Mary had 45.
All right, no one came in on our number. The closest one is Kraken Mary at 43. Kraken Mary, if you're...
She was at 45, not 43.
I was at 43. She was at 45.
Yeah,
sorry.
there you go.
Y'all, it is what it is. It's been a long week.
Yes, it is.
All right, Kraken Mary, if you're still here, girl, you give me a letter. You can choose E through P, and if there's any pockets... If there's any giveaway pockets empty, I'll grab something. Let's see. And then if she doesn't respond, y'all, if you could see just past our pockets, those cards up there. Actually, hey, Amy's here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Amy.
But I think hers.
No, that's Amy.
There's one that was taken care of. But I'll pull Amy's down.
Yeah, we're going to pull it down because I know I hadn't. Right. I'm going to put this one up there with the thumbtack you just took down. All right, Amy. So on the 17th of last month, see, this is the reason, the importance of me having cards for the giveaways, y'all, is if y'all happen to take off or whatever, I can just put it up and I can catch you later. So, Crack and Mary, if you catch this replay, we've got your card up there and you can choose another time. Amy, you were in at 45 that day. And you can pick E through P. And if there's anything missing up there, I will certainly put something else in its place.
That's what I do when there's something missing in one of my pockets.
L.
L does have one. Ooh, and I can tell you right now, these came from our co-host here this evening from Dawn's channel. So they are silver tone, and they're almost a pinkish orange. I don't know. They're not like your traditional orange. They're silver tone hooks. Girl,
Nice, Amy.
Congratulations, Amy. And thank you. Let me make sure there ain't anyone else in this chat that's... No. I think everybody else is on other clubs. If Ashley Reed is here, she does have one up there as well.
She was earlier.
I know she was earlier. Yeah, Ashley, if you're still here, girl, you let me know. I've got one up there for you as well. All right, so $12.38 is a $12 start. It is, no, it's marked, so I'm just reading it first. It's Tropical by International Silver Company. And the number, let me confirm the number. I thought it was the same. Mister, would you look at with your eye luge? Can you confirm what the number is underneath the stamp?
8151.
Okay. And so here's the bottom. Here is the top. I would use it like if you have a breezeway or, you know, right inside your door and you have a table or whatever there. This would be great, in my opinion, to set your keys or whatever.
And there's some wear on that.
There is some wear. And that's the reason why I brought it for what I did today. Here is your stamp mark. And I will get a measurement. We're going to go from the stem. If I can stop bending it. 11 inches in length. It is just shy of 4 3/4. It does have wear, so you can see the wear right in there. And then there's another right here. So the ribs right here, if you look, there's a bit of wear. But it's still a great piece, and no doubt it'll polish up. We just haven't made it that far.
No, I'm literally pulling stuff out of boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, matter of fact, when Don was just on, I looked at him, I looked at him and said, if you're going to dig through boxes, would you let me know? Because he's doing it behind me, so I don't. And because I'm sorry, and I'm like, it's cool, I need a mute so we don't cancel her out. So, all right, y'all. That's my first. My second item It's the marked pottery piece. It looks on the bottom. Well, I'm not even sure because it looks like paint as well, but it is marked from Arizona.
What's your number?
It is $12.39, and it is a $9 start. So it is a bud vase. I will get the measurements on it, but it has the Southwest depictions on it, color and all. And there it is. It says O. I don't know if there's some paint loss. It don't really look like there's paint loss. It's OI and then of underneath it, Arizona. So just a really cool piece. This is another piece we sourced in Oklahoma. I was going to say it was kind of terracotta, but that's actual paint. So again, this is a $9 start. Sounds good to me, Don. Y'all, we got a private chat, obviously. That's where all the fun is. No, it's really out here with all of you. But that's how we communicate without disrupting each other. All right, so the dimensions is 1 3/4. I did not find any chips, cracks, flea bites. It's just a cool piece. And it's falling right at 6.5 inches tall. 6.5 inches tall. And there's no interest. That's all right. We're going to hang on to it a little longer. And then for my third item, I've got enough stuff numbered up here. It's just like, All right, we're going to do this elephant. I think it was made over in India. Definitely not on our continent. But we'll get it down and we'll show it anyway. So it's made in the Philippines. 1226 is the number, and it's a $9 start. So $12.26 and a $9 start. It does have both tusks. It almost gives almost like a paper mache kind of look. It kind of has that whole marbling, but it really honestly, it feels to me, but I'm probably wrong, it feels bamboo to me.
That's cool looking.
So elephants with their trunks up is for good luck. I will tell you, and I see it more than not when I'm sourcing for elephants, their tusks, it makes no difference what they're made from. Their tusks have been broken off. And it's both of them. So, I mean, there's even, what do they call them? Poultures. There's even poultures for these type of things. I'm looking for my tape measure, y'all. And it was right here in the drawer. All right. So it's feet front to back. It stands 4.5 inches side to side. 2.25 to 3 inches. And
Yeah, it's kind of a neat one, isn't it, Salvador?
7. It's falling between 7 and 7.25 for the trunk. The trunk, of course, is the tallest part of it. This is lightweight, y'all, mister. Why don't you get me the scale, if you can. So, it's very lightweight. It's very ornate. And it's just cool. So, I want to go ahead and give a weight because, some things look heavier than they are. All right, we're going to do pounds and ounces, but it's probably just ounces. Yes, 10 ounces. 10 ounces. So, not even a pound, just over half. So, I hadn't either, Salvador. That's why I picked this one up. And this actually came from California. That's where I sourced it. But it's just a cool piece. And I don't see any interest in the chat as far as bids. So we're going to stick it up here. That was 2, right?
Don't get me lying. No, it was 3.
No, that was 3. I was going, wait, is that 2 or 3? All right, we're going to head back to Indiana. We're going to do one more round, and then we'll have a final round, y'all. So, here we go.
All right, guys. Would you believe I have an authentic Coach purse? And this thing is a looker. Boy, ladies, this would look nice on anybody's arm. It's just beautiful. I'm going to start this one at $62. Now, Coach is not cheap. So, sorry, I can't sell it for $5. But I am really good. I know. Wah. But I'm selling it for a really good deal for Coach. This one, I mean, it's such a looker for the summer. It's like a raspberry color, I would say. We have this front pocket. It's a buckle pocket here. It's got the tan lining. And it's a pretty good size pocket. You do have the Coach tags here. You got the chain for the strap, and we're going to open this up.
Oh, wow.
Right here is the tag, the Coach tag. And that is the zipper compartment there, the zipper pocket. Guys, this has quite a bit of room. Now, there's no ink stains. There's no lipstick stains, nail polish stains. Ladies, when you get anything used, when it comes to a purse or a wallet, you're lucky if you can get one that doesn't have all those kind of stains and more in it. You know what I'm saying? We have a diamond quilted pattern. Nothing wrong with the bottom. Obviously, they weren't sitting this on the floor, which they shouldn't. Coach purse should never be on a floor, as expensive as these are. But boy, what a nice bag. It's got Coach written on the grommets here, the large grommets. And it's just a really nice bag. And if you're into designer labels, but you don't like paying the designer price, maybe this one will be perfect for you.
And just a reminder, we're less than 6 months to Christmas, y'all. So even if you don't do just because gifts, this is definitely a contender.
Definitely, because can you imagine gifting this to somebody? Boy, they would be happy to get that, I'm sure. All right, my next item is another. You could use it as a lantern. It could be used as a vase, whatever. But it is a very large one in this amber glass color. I am going to start this out at 20. I think it's great. It's got this like bronze, like almost copper colored handle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the leaf. Now, sometimes, guys, when you get a leaf like this, they're actually real leaves that they take and they bronze, believe it or not. Thank you, Amy. That is metal. That is metal.
Got an Amy in at 20, looking for 21 or more.
Now, I'm going to do the measurement, and I'm going to do it without the handle and with the handle. So without the handle, because this is a big one, 10 and a quarter inches tall with the handle. It is coming in at about 16 and a quarter inches.
Nice.
So pretty large. This is a big one. Thank you so much, Amy. I just love that one. It's so pretty. The amber color, perfect for fall, even summer.
It's going to be interesting to see what Amy does with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those kind of things are so nice. Now, I got this gorgeous, I would say glass. I'm not going to say crystal. I'm going to say probably glass. Votive candle holder. I am marking this way down because there is a crack, but I want to explain the crack. Because normally if something's cracked like this, I really probably wouldn't sell it. But I am just going to do a buy it now for $8. This is worth a lot more than that, but I did look it up at one point, but I'm almost positive it wasn't crystal, but I'm just going to say glass if it winds up being crystal because I don't remember. But the crack, and it is across. You can see it.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, see it? It's very obvious. Guess what? It's totally on the inside of the glass, meaning I'm doing this with my finger, right? You don't feel it at all. Same way with the inside. You run your finger across it, you cannot feel it because it is in the inside of the glass. Now, right here, from here to here, is the thickness of that glass. Mm-hmm. So because it's on the inside, guys, as long as you don't drop it, it's going to be fine. I like the looks of it because it looks like a glacier almost. You know,
I ran across one of those in Oklahoma, and I could tell you the price was over $40, same color and all.
Really? Oh, yeah. Wow.
And that crack doesn't affect the usage of it.
That crack is done during manufacturing.
Yeah, it's a fresh crack.
It was probably during the cooling process.
So. Somebody told me because of the heat treatment, and sometimes it happens. Obviously, it was not damaged outside the factory. This happened inside the factory. So I want you to know that as long as you yourself don't drop it and bust it, it should be fine because you can't. The only thing you can feel is you can see some suspended bubbles in there.
Yeah.
And you can't feel the one, but I think there was one you could kind of feel. But it is a beautiful candle holder nonetheless. And like I said, it's still for a really good price. It's not, you cannot feel that crack. It doesn't go through because it's on the inside. So I just want to but you guys know, I show you any flaws that there are in my items because I want you to know exactly what you're buying so you know exactly what you're paying for there. Now, I do have a trinket dish here. It has the lid and everything. And I'm just going to do let's just do a buy it now for $14. It's a ivory ceramic, glazed ceramic cherub trinket box. It's got the rose scroll work. He's just, holding up his head. Hey, he's relaxing. He's done his duty. He's been out doing what Cupids do, and they're, shooting those arrows, and he's tired. Frankly, he's tired. He's tired of playing matchmaker, and so he's laying down on the job. I don't blame him. But it's a really nice trinket dish here. There's nothing wrong with this one. I will do the measurements. Let's see. It's about 5 inches across and about 3 1/8 inch across the other way. Yeah, it's a pretty one. Very pretty. And, whatever you want to put in it. You know, it doesn't have to be jewelry. I know when people see these trinket dishes, they automatically think, oh, jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. It doesn't have to be jewelry. It could be whatever you want to store in there, you know? But I thought I would show that one today. And was that number 3 or 2? I don't even remember. I think it was 3. Was it 3? Or was it 2? Hi, Jody. Okay, well, I will do one more, guys. And this is great for the summer. This is one of those cardigans that you could use as a cover-up, or you could use for a nice night out where you put, you know, a tank top or some kind of shirt underneath and go out. This is by Forever Me. It is a size large. And I'm going to start this, guys, at 12. I love the fringe on this. This is new without tags. It's white, and it's got red, yellow, purple, and black flowers on it. I love the fringe. It's that silk threading fringe that's so pretty. Forever Me is the brand name. I don't believe I've ever heard of that. But it is a size large. They've got like the 3/4 inch sleeves. So they're going to go down like just past your elbow-ish. But beautiful, beautiful cardigan. Like I said, you could use it as a cover-up, whatever you want to use it for. Size large. And if there is no interest, that'll do it for me.
Alrighty. All right, y'all. You caught me. I multitask. I try to in a way. It doesn't always work that way, but hey. All right, let's see. All right, my first item. I don't know how old this is because, well, I just don't. It probably is not vintage. But maybe it's pushing vintage. It is S1 and it's a $5 start. So it's teal in color. It is microwave safe, dishwasher safe, lead free, and oven safe. Now, what is it? It's not a trinket box, but it could be if you want to make it that way. Just saying. It's a butter bell. So let's see. Yeah, right here. So that line right there, have no idea, but it's there. It's from the manufacturer. It's not a solid line. It's got a bunch of little dots. Here is your maker. It is
That's pretty cool.
SMEESE. So sesame. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Sesame. It is very clean. It doesn't show a whole lot of wear on the bottom, so I'm honestly thinking that this piece probably it was bought and just left, right? Because I've done that too. It does have a lot of sticky smudgy on here, but other than that, that's the only condition issue, and I don't really see that as a condition issue. You can see some of the smudge there too. It's just a sticky smudge, but impeccable condition, and it's teal in color. So, all right, that was my first item. My second item is $12.40, and it's a $7 start. $12.40. This is vintage. It does have what I would consider some condition, character, whatever. So I'll show that. So gold paint. Most of it's doesn't show a whole lot of wear. It does show a little bit of paint wear right there.
Trust me, the camera does not do this piece justice. It is utterly gorgeous.
So it's hand painted. That's also in gold. It's got an eagle on top of that. And then in blue or gray, but it looks blue to me. It says made in Germany.
Nice.
So I did not look this one up. because I don't have a whole lot into it.
Yeah, that is pretty, Carolee.
So there is some wear with this one, but not too much. Now, here's where the character is. Let's see if you can see it right there. See the roses right here? That when it goes to turn, you can see it. Those aren't cracks. It feels like it bubbled there. But it feels like a bubble to me. But it's not cracks. So, $7 start.
Oh, that's a good idea, Jody. Yeah, to put your glasses.
For sure.
What a good idea that is.
Jody's in on it.
This is 6. It's falling a hair over 6 1/4 for the base in length. And right at 2.5 inches in diameter. Now that's the base. For the top, it is 9.5 inches in length.
Yeah, you're good, Jody. We know where it goes.
And 4.5 inches wide.
That's pretty, Jody.
Oh, Jody, you're good. You're good. It don't matter what you count. I know who you are. All right, and we're at last call. We are going to be sold to Jody for $7. Thank you, Jody.
Yes, thank you.
That was 2 for me, right?
Yep.
Okay. My next item is a lot of 2. These are vintage, but not old vintage. We're talking 90s vintage. It's $12.41. It's a $6 start. I will show it in just a second. These are Betty and Veronica Double Digest magazine and the Jarhead Jones Comics Digest magazine. And I mean, they show some age, but they're 90s. So here's your number. It's a $6 start for both. Here's the front covers. I can tell you the Jarhead's the one with the most condition issues. So this has the depictions of the Cheeto dude. And this one, the spine right there, it's all the way to the paper, but I'm telling you, if you're into this stuff, let me find the... Mister, do you know where my magnifier is?
No.
All right, here, take this, please.
Yep.
There it is. It was hiding. It's such small print, so 1990 is the copyright for the Jarheads. Of course, I could have just looked on the cover. It's right there as well. And get Archie. More Archie. Maybe it's all Archie, but no, there's Jarhead in here. Right here. I like the Technicolor. You know, I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up in the 90s. And then Betty and Veronica, it's the issue 130. And let's see the copyright on it. $2005, so it's actually quite newer. It's almost vintage. So that one is vintage in aspect, and this one is pushing vintage, right? 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. And let's see. I'll just kind of flip through it. It's just cool. And if there's no interest in this, that don't hurt my feeling, I'm telling you. Let's see. Was that 2 or was that 3?
That was 3.
That was 3. We're going to go back over to Indiana. This is our final round, Joe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. Boy, do we appreciate it. We really do. I've got some pieces, clothing. They're just going to be $5. Buy it now each. There's not going to be any bidding. We just need to get rid of them. The first top, it would be great for fall. Can't quite make out the size. Let me do the pit to pit, and then I'll tell you what size according to the pit to pit it is, at least. I can get it together. So we're right at 23, so this is going to be extra large to 1X. It can stretch to 27.5, which is a 3X. So extra large on up. And it's a fabulous top. I love all the sequins. 3/4 inch sleeves. It's a burgundy wine color. Like I said, perfect for fall. $5 takes it. Extra large on up.
That's gorgeous. Look at all that bling, y'all. Just saying.
You know I love the bling. The bling.
I know you do.
Hey, the bling just makes you sparkle even more. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's see. I do have a night shirt. So this is a nightgown. This is by Croft and Barrow. It is a 1X, and it is in purple. We do have the butterflies. It's a V-neck. This also has 3/4 inch sleeves, so just past the elbow. Carol Lee, did you want the burgundy shirt, or are you on this one? You just let me know. This one is a 1X on the Croft and Barrow night shirt. And it's about that long. So on me, I'm 5'5", and it goes just above my knee. It's not quite to my knees. Did you want the red one, Carol Lee? I'll tag it and bag it for you if this is the one you wanted. I think it was.
She says yes, please.
Okay, I thought so. Thank you so much, Carol Lee. I could get it in the bag. Okay. Thank you, Carol Lee. Awesome. Okay, so this is, like I said, it has butterflies. It is purple. It's a V-neck. It's soft, and it's just a night shirt that goes above the knee. Okay, so that's $5 as well. And then last but not least, I have this one. This one is a medium, but guys, I'm going to do better than $5 on this one, actually. I'm going to do this for $2 tonight. Size medium. I need it to go. I've had it too long. It's a cute little top in this burgundy wine. Just $2. It's thinner. It's got the gathered elastic sleeves. So yeah, this one's going to go for $2. I'm just trying to make room, guys, and get rid of the clothing that I do have. So this one, $2, and it's yours. You tie it off up here like so, and it's got that lace right there. I would wear, obviously, something underneath because it is a thinner material. And, that way you don't have to worry about
It
that.
definitely is a great deal, Jody. I cannot source at my bargain or budget shops for under $2. So that's a great deal.
Yeah, guys, this is a case of I've had it too long and it needs to go. So that is why you're getting it at $2. This one here is new. Still, the tag holder is right there. This is a 2X on up. This can go, even a 4X could easily wear this. Very soft. $5 on this one. This is a new white summer top. And it's just, listen, for the summer, for what this is, it's perfect. You got the lace panels up on the shoulder, very roomy, very forgiving. It is very stretchy, and it's new.
And
Nobody's
the wrinkles are free, y'all. And
wrinkles
welcome
are free.
in,
The
Bob.
look is free. The look is that spectacular. Is hey, that's free too. It's all free. So hey, Bobo. That is it for me, folks, and thank you so much for coming. So appreciate it.
I'm coming back up for a moment because we've got one more giveaway. So, Bob, you could throw a number between 1 and 125 if you'd like to participate. I can tell you that Dawn does have a package coming soon, not the one that went today. Life happened, y'all, and Dawn's birthday was last week. Did y'all know that? So Dawn's birthday was last week, and for the life of me, I just could not get into her chat. So that was on me, but she has something special coming. Carol Lee, her birthday was yesterday? So Carol Lee's got something coming. And then someone's birthday's tomorrow. I'll have to go up and chat and look later. Someone else's birthday's tomorrow. I think it's Amy's.
Thank you, guys.
So Amy, you will have something a little extra in your package, if you know what I mean. You know, and it took 2-3 birthdays, maybe 4 birthdays were really just rough for me. And so I came on YouTube and did a solo live last year so I could celebrate my birthdays again. Oh, that's awesome, Amy. So it's a milestone. Congratulations.
Awesome, Amy.
So, number 4 is my number. I know it's a low number. So most of y'all are aware that one of our fur babies, which was Ellie, had a heat stroke on Sunday, and she quite literally almost died. And this summer makes 4 years we've had her. Who? Robin.
She had 12.
Robin came in at 12. No one came in on my number before Robin. So Robin, if you would like, you can choose E through P. Yes, there's some empty ones up there, but if there's an empty one, I've got something I can grab.
And I haven't seen Robin comment for a while still.
Congratulations, Robin.
Congratulations, Robin. And y'all, Mr. and I will be doing a pop-up tomorrow here on our channel because, we didn't have animal insurance. So, they give us 30 days, and I quite literally looked at them. First, I mentioned a couple times about us being recovering addicts, and not for attention, but just explain when you talk numbers and you're given a deadline. Hey, our minds go a different way, and I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTube reseller. Don't judge me. But we're going to be hustling, so I will put her down. She may have, set the phone down or whatever, and that's fine. That's one great thing, y'all, for the most part.
Lee, we could do that.
Our giveaways. Oh, Carol Lee doesn't have a box right now. Oh, that's fine, Carol Lee. We'll hold it, hon. You know we will. Mister, do you have any more thumbtacks?
No.
Alrighty. Well, I'll set it here, and I'll try to remember to put it up there. If not, it's in the desk. Alright, I'm going to bring Dawn up, and I'm going to have her... Let's see if I can make us bigger. No, I don't like us. Feels like space. So, Dawn, where are you going to be at next? And then remind everybody your process of how you do your business.
Okay, so my next auction is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on my channel. And I will have none other than Francine Finds. It's auction time, Francine. She will be here in the building tomorrow night. Don't miss it. We have not collabed in a hot minute. Boy, it's been several weeks now. Glad to have her back. And not only am I going to collab with her tomorrow, but I'm going to collab with her again this month. As you guys know, I've got several people jam-packed into this month that I will be collabing with. The Groves are with me every single hump day. So don't miss the show. We go every other. So next week, you guys will be back on my channel with the Groves. They are my every week gig. Amy will be back soon, guys, on my Monday night shows. I can't wait to have her back. When she comes back, we're going to try to do the lightning round like we used to do, which is really fun. It's a fun way to shop too. So join the Francine and I for the show tomorrow. Giovanni will be collabing with me finally after we're talking months and months of trying to get together. Finally, it is actually going to happen. And he's going to actually be taking over Thursdays with me, at least for the summer, before he goes back to his daytime job. So I'm super pumped about that as well. Anyway, so this is the process that you need to know if you're a new buyer from me. So that is, if you see anything on the show that was passed up on my end, please send a screenshot and the price of what it was. Send it to my email, which is right here, trbl5@yahoo.com. 5 is the only number. Do not put TRB15. TRBL, all lowercase letters, number 5, only number up there. And send me that info. Also send me your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal billing email. All important. I don't want to have to bother Stephanie for it because she's a very busy woman, as you know. She's taking care of a ill dog along with her family and her hubby and all the things. She's very busy. And sometimes you look at resellers and you think, they don't really do a whole lot. Trust me, behind the scenes, we're working. So I don't want to bother her. So please send me your info directly to my email address if you could. I invoice every Monday and I ship out every Wednesday. I'm coming from northern Indiana, right at the top of the state. I'm about 20 minutes from the Michigan line, about a little bit more to the Ohio line. So that's where I'll be shipping from. I use Pirate Ship to give you the cheapest shipping. I'm going to tell you this. Because Pirate Ship, because Priority Mail will be going up the 13th, 51%. I will not be using Priority Mail probably ever again. This is the second time it's gone up. I think it went up the end of the year, beginning of this year. I can't remember. And now it's going up 51%. I haven't used Priority Mail in several months because it went up the last time. And even the time before that, when it went up the last couple times, I can get a better rate for you just box in a bag through Pirate Ship. So you will not be getting anything Priority Mail unless if you absolutely want me to send it that way, I will accommodate. That's no problem. But if you do not ask me to send it Priority Mail, it's not going to come Priority Mail. I'll just tell you now. I want to save you folks as much in shipping as I possibly can. I know the Groves feel the same way. And yeah, we all got the email, and that's too bad that it's gone up, but it has. And, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So just so you know, I will not be using Priority Mail unless, your box weighs 20 pounds or something, and I can fit it into a priority box, then it probably will be cheaper. But, That's pretty rare that that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So
Right.
for being here.
I am gonna pull us both up, y'all, and yeah, Dawn and I are similar enough that she pretty much knows how I roll, and I'm figuring out how she rolls too. Y'all, I haven't used priority ship except when my soldiers or other soldiers that we end up adopting are in training or somewhere that justifies that. I will tell you, a 51% increase
Psycho.
is kind of
That's
cray in my
crazy.
opinion, because I do know a great deal of people that still ship that way because that's what they're comfortable shipping with.
Well, isn't that how Whatnot ships most of theirs is priority?
I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look at my packages I've got from Whatnot because yeah, I go over there too, and source not lately, and it won't happen for a while because Whatnot and me had a worse relationship, toxic wise, as a buyer than eBay. Imagine that, y'all. Um, all right, so the way we do things, this is the way we're rolling things out. We don't technically build boxes now. I don't hold a box for anybody for 30 days because those 30-day boxes turn into 60-day boxes. And I cannot run my business that way. I just can't, and it affects everything I do on YouTube when people don't pay, ghost, and I end up having to hit that cancel button. It's getting ridiculous for a lot of channels, so I'm not doing it. Um, we so if you're a returning customer to me, this is the way I roll my invoices. I don't know if anyone's paid attention unless it's like one item, and then it's usually not. But when I invoice you and you're a prompt payer, meaning 24 to 48 hours, I give the option for your cost of goods, that's your items. Without the shipping's on there. But the way it is, you can just pay for your items and I can hold your box for another week or for a few days, whatever. It don't matter, but either way, I invoice on Thursday and Friday, and Friday is likely my invoice week day this week for the most part for most of you. That's because Ellie quite literally is being treated like an infant. She has to be cared for and monitored pretty regularly. She's improving a lot today. It'll be interesting what she does tomorrow. But just know, I've got a lot on my plate. So these invoices will roll out no later than Friday. They are due no later than Saturday. If life really happens, drop me an email and say, Steph, I need a couple more days. But when you do that, I need you to tell me the date you're going to have it paid by. If it's in a reasonable amount of time that I can work with, I'll change the due date. That way you don't keep getting harassed, and I don't either. That's important for all of y'all to know. The buyer isn't the only one that PayPal sits there and says, hey, they haven't paid it, right? The sellers get the same ones, or the other famous one is PayPal say, hey, they haven't viewed it yet. Now, PayPal has a few kinks. So when I send your invoice, you will get an email pretty much immediately with a link. That link is for your invoice in case it does not show up. I did have 2 invoices as a buyer in the last 2 weeks that did not show on the platform or the app. So just know your invoices will be in your inbox on Friday. So if you can't find it, look at your email, please. Other than that, thank y'all for hanging out, because I'll tell you something. The selling, like Yumi said, it's fun coming on here. It is. Having our chats, moving, even if it's not bidding, but people communicating and getting to know each other, that's icing on the cake. It really is. So, I think I'm done with my spiel. Y'all, it's been a long week, and we've got one more day, Mister. He only has 2 days off a week, and it's today and tomorrow. but we've got to hustle. So we will be back. It's all going to be bite nails, and it's going to be a variety of things that have been shown, things that have not been shown, and we'll just roll from there. So with that, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your bids, your positivity. Happy birthdays to everybody. And we will catch you all in another chat or back here on our channel or Dawn's tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.